Ladies and gentlemen, the next Lieutenant Governor of the state of New York, Bob Duffy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. First of all, thank you all for this incredible welcome. I'm honored by this. Mr. Chairman, delegates, and my fellow New Yorkers, I accept your nomination for Lieutenant Governor. I truly want to thank you for this great honor. I stand ready to work with our great Attorney General and the next Governor of New York State, Andrew Cuomo. And I stand ready to join all of you as we begin the work of renewing New York State. I would like to thank my wonderful family for their steadfast love and support, my wife Barbara, and my beautiful daughters Erin and Shannon. Barbara's been my best friend for over 25 years, and I know the people of New York will enjoy meeting her and getting to know her in the future. I also want to thank Attorney General Cuomo for the confidence and trust that he has placed in me by selecting me as his Lieutenant Governor candidate. I cannot thank Andrew Cuomo enough. It is truly an honor to be asked to serve with Andrew Cuomo. I will be forever grateful to the citizens of the great city of Rochester for the opportunity to serve them as mayor for the past 4.5 years. It is a privilege to lead the city of Susan B. Anthony, of Frederick Douglass, of George Eastman, and so many others who have shaped Rochester as one of the greatest cities in our state and the nation. Thank you. Which makes this a very bittersweet moment for me. While I will regret leaving my post as mayor, should we be successful in November, I relish the opportunity to help tackle the challenges that are facing our state. I accept your nomination because the enormous challenges facing our state create an even higher obligation for those of us in public service. I also believe in my heart, and I truly believe this, that Andrew Cuomo will lead a change in New York State that we have yet to see in our careers. To be a part of his team during his transformation, again, is truly an honor and a privilege. Andrew Cuomo has been a great Attorney General. He stood up for students in the investigation of the student loan industry. He stood up for against the insurance companies. He stood up for our kids against internet predators. And when we elect Andrew Cuomo as our next governor, he will stand up for all New Yorkers. Andrew has the independence to do what's right and the experience to get it done. I know something about getting it done. One thing I learned from my years as a uniformed police officer up through my tenure as mayor, that is, you have to make government work for the people. Every day we must put people first. If we don't, we'll lose their trust and we'll lose their support. I go to work every day for the people of the city of Rochester, and as Lieutenant Governor, I pledge to you I will work 24/7 on behalf of all of you and across this entire state. We are going to work so hard together to restore the pride in this great state and hopefully make you proud of all of us. And there's a lot of work to do. Too many people are out of work, as we know. Homes are at risk. Savings have been lost. Too many families are hurting. Taxes and the cost of government are literally bankrupting our citizens. The challenges facing our state are the most serious of our lifetime. and Attorney General Cuomo and I are ready to confront these challenges head-on. He has the right agenda to make Albany work to restore New York as the jobs capital of our nation, especially upstate New York, and to get the state's fiscal house in order. I think it is safe to say that Andrew has produced the most specific plan of any candidate for governor in my memory has ever produced, and here it is, 224 pages, including footnotes, I might add. Job one is to make our government function again. Unless we do that, we can't restart our economy, improve our schools, or provide for our people and our children. New Yorkers need a government of competence and integrity, not gridlock and partisanship. Andrew Cuomo's Clean Up Albany plan is going to require full disclosure of all legislators' outside income and have an independent ethics monitor. We will usher in new campaign laws, independent redistricting, and reduce the influence of special interests and lobbyists. If we are ever going to regain the people's trust, we need to show them that we can do what every single family in our state has been forced to do and every business must do: live within our means. In Rochester, the median household income in our city is $29,000. We cannot and will not put the burden of excessive government on the backs of these families. Thank you. Our taxes are too high, and businesses will keep leaving our state if the cost of doing business remains so high. We can't go on like this any longer. Things have to change, they must change, and we pledge you they will change. Andrew Cuomo's plan recognizes that these sensible choices are necessary to get our financial house in order. It is no different than the choices many of us have made in our own households and we have to make in the city of Rochester. I know it can work, and I know it will work. In Rochester, we put citizens first by being fiscally responsible. We reduced our tax rate by streamlining government and cutting costs at a time when property taxes are going up across almost every part of New York State. Andrew has a plan. First, to freeze state taxes. Number two, to cap local property taxes. And number three, to cap state spending, and that is critical. It is a different approach to government, an approach that embraces the fiscal responsibility and the needs of working New Yorkers. I am absolutely confident that by following these steps, our state is going to be stronger. Our economy is hurting everywhere across the state, but we especially need to address the long-standing issues facing upstate New York. Andrew's New York Works plan is a roadmap to economic recovery. We will reorganize our economic development efforts to invest in regional growth, invest in those strategies that promote regional growth, and provide a $3,000 tax credit to every business who hires an unemployed New Yorker.